Hello everyone. Today we are not outside because it is way too cold and way too wet. Today I want to tackle the big question. Probably the biggest question that comes up. It comes up all the time. Why did they lie? Why did the ruling elite lie? Why did the powers that should not be lie about this? Why did they lie about Flat Earth? For those of you with a short attention span, they stole your money and they hid the creator from you. So, for those of you who just wanted 10 seconds, there's your answer. Alright, it's about money, it's about hiding the creator. Now there's many more reasons, but there's two for you, if that's what you came here for. For those of you who want to look a bit more in depth into what's been going on, I'll try and tackle that now. First thing I want to bring up is a quote. It's a part of the King James Version of the Bible, and it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Now, regardless of whether you believe in the Bible or not, regardless of whether you believe in the Creator or not, there most certainly are, without a doubt, secret groups, secret brotherhoods, secret organizations that do worship the devil, that do worship Satan. All you need to do is some basic research and you will find that out very quickly. So, regardless of whether you believe in Satan or the Creator, there are people that do, and that's the important part. So the money aspect of it, that's quite simple. If you look at how much NASA has scraped in from taxpayers' money, it's somewhere in the high billions, low trillions, and that's just one space agency. So it's very lucrative to create these fake images, to create these fake space programs, because you get a lot of money out of it, right? So there's the simplest explanation. It's profitable to lie about it. Just reminded me of a video of Flat Earth asshole addressing something. Anyway, so if we take away the if we go past the financial part of it, which is obviously very lucrative, the heliocentric model, it provides a foundation and it supports their other deceptions. So once we've had to prostrate ourselves at the feet of the ruling elite, once we've had to basically give away our power of thinking, give away our ability to reason for ourselves, then they will provide us with the answers, right? The answers of our reality. So you could still be living in a paradigm where the Big Bang Theory is not a theory; it's proven fact. You could be living in that paradigm. You could be living in a paradigm where evolution is fact. We came from monkeys or something like that. You could be living in a paradigm where climate change is a real issue. I don't, but you could. And so, really, what the heliocentric model does is it kills your ability to reason for yourself, because at some point you've had to just accept what they told you, because it makes no sense. So at some point you had to stop thinking for yourself and just accept what these guys told you. And once you accept the biggest one, then it's much easier to then, accept the other ones, like the Big Bang, evolution, climate change, and all the other lies. But what is the purpose of all these lies? The purpose of these lies, as well as the financial aspect of it, is that we are in a spiritual war. And the globe is one of their weapons. So if we look at water, for example, a big thing in water is that they fluoridate it. And they add something called sodium fluoride in your tap water, depending on where you live, in your bottled water, even though it's supposed to be bottled straight from source, in your toothpaste, in some cereals, and some baby formula. I mean, this rubbish is everywhere. And in your paradigm, you might believe that this helps your teeth, when it doesn't. It actually harms your teeth. It causes fluorosis. Not only that, but getting away from that part of it makes you docile, which is why they put it in Hitler's camps, because it makes you stupid and docile, easily controllable. And they're still utilizing these things today. Much more widespread, actually, because it's in your toothpaste and it's everywhere. So the way that the ruling elite carry out their plan, it's multi-pronged, it's multifaceted. Usually when they're doing something, it doesn't have one purpose, it has many purposes. So the heliocentric model has many different purposes, it interlinks with many different things. It's like a giant cobweb of deception, for lack of a better analogy. So when you look at things like water, when you look at things like food, what we've been eating, the GMOs, when you look at your media, how it's all controlled, when you look at the education system, where it's all lies, it's all to reinforce the indoctrination. And it's to keep us in a constant state of fear. It's to keep us resonating at a low frequency, which makes us more easily programmed. Now, I don't watch any TV, but you can do research into how TV puts you in a hypnotic state, and then you're much more easily programmed, which then lends credence to all their programming. I mean, it makes sense as to why they're doing all this Illuminati programming, predictive programming in TV, in music, and in all your media. They wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't effective, if it didn't hold some purpose. It's expensive to program the masses. It's something you have to put time and effort into. No, they're not doing it for no reason. And ultimately, with all these things, with all these different parts of this beast system, what they are all here for is control. And it's to get us ready. It's to get us ready for the Great Deception. Now, do I know exactly what the Great Deception is? No, not really. But I could theorize. Theorize that they're going to use something like Project Bluebeam or some other technology to fake an alien invasion. There's quite a lot of research that you can do that would back up such a theory. Different presidents have spoken about it, about how an alien invasion would unite people all across the world. It certainly would make people forget their petty differences, different, nationalities, different races, black, white, woman, man, all these sorts of Hegelian dialectic differences that we are given. And so it would certainly further their plan. You can certainly see how that would aid them to fake an alien invasion, which they are most certainly capable of. And it's important to remember that knowledge is power. So if you want to be able to fight, if you want to be able to think for yourself, then the best thing you can do is ask questions and then look into it for yourself. Try not to take anything at face value. Certainly don't take what I say at face value. Do your own research. And then you're going to have the tools, the knowledge, the power to fight the spiritual war. All the best, guys. Peace, love, joy, freedom.